Before I get started on this review, I'd like to take a moment of silence for these fighters. They were all so brave. Alright, moment of silence. Alright, let's do it! Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Now I'll admit, the first Super Smash Bros. Game I ever played was actually not the original. It was Super Smash Bros. Melee, arguably the best of the series. I remember I was like a little kid, I was tiny. This was at my old friend's house, after I played my very first match as Mario, and I won. Yep, that's when I got hooked. So I got a GameCube and Melee, and the smashing commenced. Fast forward 7 years, and I got Super Smash Bros. Brawl the day it came out. I was in like middle school. Looking back, I do like Melee more than Brawl. Brawl did introduce some awesome new stuff, and some not so awesome stuff, but it seems more Americanized than Melee, if I can say it like that. But let's make no mistake, Brawl still kicks ass. And now, 6 years later, we finally have our next all-new Super Smash Bros. Game. And this one marks a couple breakthroughs for the franchise. First of all, it's a portable Super Smash Bros. Game. That could go south easily because people could be like, this feels like Super Smash Bros. Lite. Thankfully, Nintendo nailed the controls perfectly. The game feels like Super Smash Bros. It took me a while to learn how to grab because 3DSs don't have Z buttons. Oh yeah, I use the GameCube controller, there's no other way. But once I learned how, I was back in the game. Great job Nintendo for making a portable Super Smash Bros. Just as enjoyable as a console one. The second breakthrough is that it's a Super Smash Bros. Game in 3D! I actually like 3D for movies or games, you know, I think it's cool. It's not mandatory. 2D is just as fun to watch or play. That being said, bring on the 3D, it's cool, I like it. Yeah, I know 3DS doesn't require glasses, but hey, 3D's still awesome. Alright, let's talk about the new characters. Now, a lot of people were looking forward to Mega Man, including myself. But when I first played as him in the demo, I don't know, I guess I just wasn't feeling it with him. In fact, I think I was better as Villager. Also, Little Mac and Wii Fit Trainer, I didn't do too well with them either. I mean, Little Mac is strong for sure, but I don't know, something about him just wasn't clicking with me. All the other new characters are actually pretty cool though. I'm actually pretty good with Palutena, to be completely honest. Is it weird that I find her attractive? She's cool. The two new characters I'm really vibing with though, Pac-Man and Greninja. Oh yeah. Pac-Man is really cool. I like his Dash A. His side B move is really effective if you know how to use it right. And his final smash makes me feel like a little kid again playing Pac-Man on the old arcade machine. Yeah, fond memories. But my new main character, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be Greninja. This water dark type Pokemon kicks ass. He's fast, he's agile, but he's also really powerful. All of his B moves are awesome, especially his side B Shadow Sneak. I love using that move. I like the little noises he makes too. He's all like Greninja. Plus his final smash, straight up one of the most awesome ones in the game. You play against me as Greninja, watch out. And you can also now play as your own Mii, which I think is pretty cool actually. I made my own Mii as a swordsman as an homage to my main character in Melee, which was Roy. I haven't tried out the Brawler or the Gunner yet, but the Mii swordsman, I'm okay with him. It's cool to watch yourself fighting amongst these video game characters. As for the new stages, I like most of them, but not all of them. Magicant. Ugh. I can't stand this stage because there's a little platform underneath the main one, and you're actually unable to drop down through the main one to get there. So I have no idea why that platform's even there, but that is not the worst of it. There's this guy that pops up a little ways into the match. If you touch him, he becomes a fighter on your side. And just before you think that's cool, it's not. Because if your opponent touches him, he becomes another foe that you have to deal with, and he's annoying as fuck. I'll be like about to knock out my actual opponent with a smash move. I'll be completely focused on my real opponent, but then this guy will come flying at me and knock me out. Ugh, I hate that! But other than that stage, the rest of them are thankfully alright. It's really cool to see old stages like Brinstar and Corneria in 3D! Now, let's talk about some of the new items. The new items in this game are interesting because I love it when I use them against people, but I hate it when other people use them against me. That's good though, you know, that means they were well thought out and they're awesome. Example, there are these things called gust bellows. Apparently they're from the Zelda games, which I don't play. If you're holding a gust bellow, you can blow a gust of wind at your opponent and just push him right off the stage. Instant KO. So when your opponent has one and he uses it against you, you can try all you want to survive, but in the end there is no escape. You're dead. I also like the Boss Galaga item in that it adds a little more Pac-Man flair to any match. You can never go wrong with that. And there's another item, it's a chicken. It's literally a chicken walking on the stage. You pick it up, you throw it at your opponent, and then suddenly all these chickens are just coming out from the forefront and they're just hitting your opponent. You just want to be like, attack my army of chickens, attack! Now the 3DS version of Super Smash Bros. Has a completely unique new mode called Smash Run. And if you're like me, you'll think the same thing I did after playing it for the first time, which was, holy crap, this is so much like the City Trial and Kirby Air Ride. Yeah, my brother and I spent hours and hours back in the day playing that game because it was awesome. Basically, you start out going around beating up bad guys and finding upgrades. You know, like boosting jump power, boosting your arms, boosting your defense. Then after about 3 minutes, you duke it out with 3 other players. I'm telling you, it's Kirby Air Ride City Trial in Super Smash Bros. That is awesome! So much nostalgia. The classic mode has a couple of differences from what we Smashers are used to. Now you get to choose who you fight next from 3 choices. I like it, but at the same time, I miss the randomness of it all. In classic mode in Brawl, you noticed there was a pattern in the fighters. Like first were Legend of Zelda characters, second was either Yoshi or Donkey Kong. Melee is where where it was at with the classic mode because it was completely random. In this one, it is more random than Brawl, but I'm not a fan of the choice concept. Remember how the trophy descriptions in Brawl were a little less serious than the ones in Melee? Well, in this one, they are full-on punchlines. For example, the 1-Up Mushroom trophy talks about how you get another life, right? Then it says, was getting more 1-Ups and increasing the number of us the adventure's ultimate objective? All the Marios got together and discussed this theory. The end. I mean, that's outrageous! That's usually how trophy descriptions are this time around, I guess. And I had to talk about the music because music has always been one of the biggest aspects of Super Smash Bros. Ever since the beginning. The new theme in this one is catchy as hell. It's better than Brawl's for sure, but it is once again beat by Melee. You know it. It's still fantastic though. And last but not least, the announcer. In this one, he sounds a lot like Brawl's announcer, which is kind of a bummer. 5, 4, 3. Again, beat by Melee. I miss that reverb, you know? Melee! I'm just nitpicking at this point. Of course, in the end, I am completely addicted to this game. I have spent hours playing it this weekend already, and it's going up there. This is an A+ game. A+. If you have a 3DS and you don't have this game, please just go out and get it right now. So who was your main character in any of the Super Smash Bros. Games? Like I said, I never really played the first one, but in Melee it was Roy, in Brawl it was actually Kirby, and in this new one it's Greninja. Who's yours? Go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.